So I had to do a little pivot on my 4-part series that I'm doing, and I'm going to make it a 5-part. I decided to do 2 different Sith rank videos. The first one, or this one, is going to be on the Rule of 2 era, focusing more on the time frame right before to right after the fall of the Republic. During this time there were only 2 real Sith, but there were also dark side adepts working for the Sith, so I added some of them into the video as well. The next one is going to be the Old Republic era, and maybe a little bit of the High Republic era. I'm going to put timestamps in this video, but if you wait till the very end, I'm going to kind of give a little channel update and thank you. Just a little bit of a heads up, I did take some liberties in this video. I could not find an actual hierarchy, so I put the ranks in the order that I believe they should be in. So starting off this list, I have Sith Loyalists or Cultists. They were generally worshippers of the Sith religion, and they would do the bidding of the Sith, but could not touch the Force themselves. So after the Cultists, we start seeing Force-sensitive beings. Had this been any other era in galactic history, the next 3 ranks would have been Sith themselves. So here's where it starts to get a little murky. In next, I put the Sith Assassins. These were usually powerful Darksiders that would do the groundwork of one of the 2 Sith Lords. I believe that when it was time for the Sith Apprentice to overtake their master, a Sith Assassin would make a logical next apprentice, like in the case of Darth Maul. Ventress was also an assassin that was becoming an unofficial apprentice to Dooku. So right above the Assassins, I have the Emperor's Hands. They were elite agents answerable only to the Emperor, who conducted covert operations above and beyond the highest echelons of the Imperial command structure. So next in the hierarchy, I put Sith Inquisitors. I know they may be less powerful than the Sith Assassins, but since the Assassins were more of a secret and the Inquisitorius was an actual part of the Empire, I put them in the front. They were Force-sensitive operatives that hunted down Jedi. They were led by the Grand Inquisitor but ultimately answered to Vader. Most, if not all, were former Jedi, and they often worked in teams. Some of their details are a little bit different in Legends, but mostly the differences are actually stronger in Legends. Now for this video, I focused on the Rule of 2 era, and I feel it is important to discuss what that actually means, before going on to the next 2 entries. The Rule of 2 is a decree for the Sith established by the Sith Lord Darth Bane, so they could operate in secret and eventually get revenge on the Jedi Order. The decree commanded that only 2 Sith Lords exist at any given time, a master to represent the power of the dark side of the Force, and an apprentice to crave it and train under the master to one day fulfill their role of overtaking the master. A Sith master demanded absolute loyalty from their apprentices, but would betray and replace them if they felt a stronger potential in another. It was the duty of the Sith apprentice to one day slay their master and take the place for themselves. With that, a newly christened Sith Master would claim an apprentice of their own, to pass down their teachings of the Sith. There should only be one apprentice at a time. Although due to different circumstances, there have been a few times in history where there have been multiple apprentices, mainly when either the Master sees a reason to replace their apprentice, or at times when the apprentice themselves take on an apprentice, in most cases to help defeat their Master, and become the actual Sith Master. A Sith Master was the highest title in the Sith. This Sith Lord would train a Sith apprentice in the way of the dark sides of the Force. It was the duty of the Sith Master to learn all there was and to know everything about the Force, and then to pass that knowledge on to their apprentice, until enough knowledge or power had been accumulated to overthrow the Jedi and destroy their order.
Execute Order 66.
So there you have the 5 ranks of the Sith, or at least how I see the Sith of the Rule of 2 era. My next video is going to focus on the Old Republic era Sith and their hierarchy, which is a little bit more hashed out. I hope you all have a great day, and may the Force be with you. As for a quick little channel update, we're over 1,500 subscribers, and I just want to give you guys all a thank you, because that's because of you. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep giving me comments. Also, pretty soon we're going to be coming out with Darth Talon, a Sith species, and a Pantor species, plus the last 3 of this little series that I have going on. So thank you guys so much. You guys have a great day.